Welcome to AI in Marketing. I am your host and news curator Stan Berthelot from Nitro Marketing. You will find links to all the stories mentioned in this episode in the show notes.
Hi, I'm Maya.
And I'm Daniel. Let's dive into today's topics.
The New York Times recently reported that Z.ai, a Chinese AI company, has launched a new model called GLM-5.2. It's said to rival American models from Anthropic and OpenAI, but at a much lower cost.
That's interesting, especially since the US government restricted access to Anthropic's top models, Fable and Mythos. This has pushed US businesses to look for more affordable alternatives, and Z.ai's model is gaining traction fast.
Exactly. It's now among the top 10 most popular AI models worldwide. Despite concerns about its ties to the Chinese government and allegations of using American technology unfairly, its cost-effectiveness is hard to ignore.
Plus, it's open source and excels at generating computer code and powering AI agents. It's the third most widely used model globally. Even major cloud providers like Microsoft and Amazon are offering access to Chinese AI systems.
Right. And Microsoft is considering integrating DeepSeek's model into its products. But some developers are still cautious about data sharing and potential censorship.
Z.ai was blacklisted by the US Commerce Department in 2025, but companies can still use its model without breaking export rules. Experts suggest China is only slightly behind the US in AI advancements.
With US models facing restrictions, businesses are looking for alternatives, which could put China at the forefront of AI development.
Over in Europe, there's a growing determination to develop their own AI capabilities. This is largely due to concerns over relying on American AI systems and the influence of US policies.
At the Vivatech conference in Paris, the focus was on AI sovereignty. France and Germany feel sidelined in the global AI race, which is dominated by the US and China.
French President Emmanuel Macron is pushing for a collaborative approach to build a strong AI ecosystem. His Choose France initiative has already attracted a €75 billion commitment from SoftBank for data centers in France.
The Trump administration's restrictive policies, like export controls on Anthropic's AI model, have fueled Europe's resolve for AI independence. This has even led to a decline in European enrollment in U.S. universities.
European startups are gaining momentum, partly due to U.S. actions. There's a push to create a multinational network of AI partnerships, with collaborations between companies like Cohere and Aleph Alpha.
AI pioneer Yann LeCun is leading Project Tapestry, aiming to establish an open foundation model for AI development. The current geopolitical climate offers Europe a chance to assert its AI sovereignty. The Wall Street Journal has highlighted the inadequacies of current privacy laws, especially in how they handle data use and AI risks.
Right now, the burden is often on individuals to manage their data, which isn't practical given the vast amount of data collected by AI.
Effective privacy protection should involve data minimization, restrictions on manipulative tech designs, and liability for negligent technology design.
The article draws parallels with food and car safety regulations, suggesting that similar accountability could improve privacy protections.
Public concern over privacy is growing, with polls showing dissatisfaction with how tech companies handle data. Many privacy laws focus on giving individuals control over their data, which isn't effective today.
The article argues for laws that impose accountability on companies, similar to other industries. It warns against reactionary laws and advocates for thoughtful legislation with liability for harmful algorithms.
The public's demand for better privacy protection is seen as a step toward meaningful regulatory change.
At the Cannes Lions event, PR leaders noted trends in brand storytelling, focusing on creators, AI, newsletters, and trusted content.
Creators are now central to marketing strategies, shifting from traditional media to more authentic partnerships with brands.
AI was a big topic, but discussions often focused on efficiency rather than consumer experience, which could worsen AI's perception among consumers.
Newsletters are gaining traction, with creators like Kat Goetze and Casey Lewis playing pivotal roles. This trend offers new partnership and PR opportunities.
Despite the focus on creators, Premium content like journalism and podcasts remains valuable. Trust is crucial for content value, and PR professionals need to adapt their storytelling accordingly.
Behind the scenes, PR and communications teams are vital to the success of events like Cannes, handling press briefings and media outreach. Anthropic's conflict with the Trump administration over its AI models, Mythos 5 and Fable 5, is still unresolved.
The administration's June 12th export control order halted access to these models by foreign nationals, affecting Anthropic's operations and profitability.
Despite negotiations, no resolution has been reached, and the models remain offline. The lack of a clear framework for export controls complicates things.
The situation threatens Anthropic's financial stability, as it relies on Mythos for revenue and faces mounting costs, including a $15 billion annual deal with SpaceX.
The impasse creates a power vacuum in the global AI market, with other U.S. companies potentially facing similar restrictions.
Meanwhile, China's AI advancements continue, intensifying the competitive landscape.
The Trump administration has set up a regulatory framework for advanced AI, requiring companies like OpenAI and Anthropic to operate under government-managed approval processes.
OpenAI's GPT-5.6 models, including Sol, Terra, and Luna, are available to a select group of vetted partners, with broader access expected soon.
This rollout follows a request from the White House to ensure security as the administration develops a testing framework.
An executive order signed by Trump allows AI companies to voluntarily submit models for federal review, though it's become mandatory.
Observers note this marks a new regulatory regime, with OpenAI expressing discomfort over the restrictions.
OpenAI is restricting the release of its latest AI models, including Sol, Terra, and Luna, to a select group of partners.
This aligns with the Trump administration's pressure on AI firms to limit access to advanced systems. The administration previously compelled Anthropic to withdraw its Fable 5 model from foreign nationals.
Dean Ball, a former White House AI advisor, criticized the executive order, describing it as an involuntary licensing regime that could delay launches.
OpenAI plans to expand access to GPT 5.6 models, which feature enhanced security and coding capabilities, in the coming weeks.
Sol, the most advanced model, is designed to resist adversarial attacks and prioritize defensive cybersecurity.
OpenAI is working with the government to establish a new framework for future AI model releases. That's all for today's topics.
Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you on Tuesday.
Thank you for tuning in to AI and Marketing. If you want to learn more, check out the episode description. Be sure to subscribe on your favorite podcast platform so you never miss an episode. Contact us to learn how to launch your own AI-generated podcast at nitromarketing.com. That's NYTRO marketing.com. See you tomorrow for more AI and tech news.